I just want to talk about media. How do you think media moving forward in ministry is going to play a role?
So media is the biggest shift in communication in 500 years. In our current state, when you ask children what do they want to do, like 80% of them say YouTuber, which is not that old, less than 20 years old, really, YouTube, and it has shifted so much of that. So me as an elder millennial, so right on the brink of the X, that growing up with that and seeing that, I've shifted early, right? I haven't had cable, for instance, in like 18 years almost. Streaming services, of course, came on, so you have those. And then I don't even pay for any of those anymore. So YouTube is like our primary entertainment. I do pay for so I don't have to watch ads. So we have a family plan so we can all watch ad free, which is great. But that is the primary source for us. So much of what we see, whether it be news, entertainment, education, is all done through video media and predominantly, right? So coming into that was a natural stint. My children love it and even have wanted to create it, right? My son, as I mentioned earlier, knows how to edit. So he's on the film and team at school, and they make the announcements and do video, and he knows how to do the audio because he's learned from me and being able to help them with that. He's the only one knows how to edit, so he helps edit the videos with the teacher and learning that craft. But so many kids are making stuff on their phones automatically and doing it for fun, right? Of course, TikTok and Instagram Reels and these types of things. So I think it is a big impact in the world. And the great thing about the modern media landscape, whether it be video or even music, is that it's decentralized the power. In the past, you had big labels and different groups that controlled everything. And so then they picked who was gonna be the music star. So they could take someone who wasn't even that good and make them a star because they had the power to do that through distribution, through all that. Now, people can learn how to do it on their own and be able to self-publish, similar to books. We can self-publish with books now because of the digital world. And they're able to self-publish. And then if they're good, oftentimes they get caught, that people notice them, right? And that kind of spreads. Now, so does that mean you're gonna have these multi-millionaires as many? Probably not, where we have these big stars. Now we'll have less necessarily stars, but that money will be shifted to more people. So now you have a lot of more people that are artists or creatives to be able to make money and live and be able to be a creative without just being the starving artist. And I know that ties kind of all of media together, right? But I think that's a big, almost like a renaissance of the old. That it's bringing a current platform to allow for so many more people to execute on these things that are difficult to monetize often without the help in the past of big labels, right? So now that people can be monetized because of entertainment, and it spreads it out.
I love that. I just watched the I Want to Dance, the Whitney Houston movie, which I know is controversial, but it is that. I mean, she was an amazing talent, so that was super easy. But you could see how the labels, this is what they want, this is how they're going to create those stars. So I love that example. We are digital missionaries. Media is the language. Yeah. So we're called to arts, agriculture, and media. And those are the languages that people are speaking right now. How can people get involved in media ministry, and maybe even here at CashApp get involved in media ministry?
Yeah, I think that if you have an interest in the creative arts, whether that be graphics, or video like we're doing now, having an ability to film, even setting up the cameras, here I am behind the camera, but I had to set it all up and get the lighting going, right? Which is a skill set that takes practice. And so if you already are doing that or are interested in doing it, volunteering to learn it would be great. Editing, of course, I think the world needs editors, which is great. So now not only you don't have to be in front of a camera, but many of these YouTubers, for instance, have editors who edit for them, right? So they're not in front of the camera. Maybe you don't want to do that, but you're in the background making those edits and doing that. So we could use editing support. So I'm the primary editor as well. But if you're interested in learning that would be a thing. And I learned that on YouTube. Right? Nobody taught me how to do it, right? So I watched videos and just had an interest and then got the program and started working. And right now, what's amazing is that a lot of the things you can learn and even use for free. Now, you need a computer, which isn't free, right? But if you have a computer, DaVinci Resolve is a program that you can get for free. It's a world-class editor that they use for movies. And so, I mean, the free version is restricted a little bit, but not very much. And you can just learn how to do it. And once you learn that craft, but it takes practice. It's like, I used to do martial arts, and the thing with martial arts is you punch over and over again. People don't like to do stuff over and over again. They quit martial arts because you're doing, why do I got to punch again? I've been punching for the last 5 years. Yes, it takes reps at it to get good at it, and so that's one of those commitments that you do have to get into. But when you put that time in, you're going to get better, and it's a usable skill in the modern world. Being able to edit can help you make money or change your career. And I think that's how people could help us. I know for being willing to film or edit or do graphic design for us would be great as well.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't have that skill, so I know.
Yeah, I'm the one doing some of the graphics right now. Dennis does do some, but I love that you say that. We're really learning as we go.
Yes.
We did not come to the table with this as an educational background. And so it really just takes a heart to share people's stories, share what God is doing, and be humble to learn, ask questions. Dennis is a great teacher. I have learned a lot about media and digital missions through your teaching. So thank you for all that you do. Let's keep doing it.
Amen.
Amen.
One last thing. If you are interested in volunteering, go ahead and email create@oneloveunited.org so that we can get in touch with you. We are based out of the Orlando, Florida area, but we have possibilities of working remote. And I don't want to leave you hanging on the DaVinci Resolve, and I'm going to post a video right here where you can find how to edit in DaVinci Resolve, a free editing software. Remember, it starts with one, and it starts with you. God bless.